Let's now get to the big story coming in from France. Former President Nicolas Sarkozy has been sentenced to 3 years in jail. Sarkozy is 66 and has been convicted along with 2 former associates. Let's start off by looking at what the case is all about. Sarkozy has been found guilty of trying to bribe a magistrate who happens to be one of the 3 found guilty in the case. Sarkozy tried offering the magistrate a job in Monaco. This was in exchange for information about an inquiry into Sarkozy's political party. The case was based on telephone taps and was popularly known as the wiretapping case or the Bismuth affair. Paul Bismuth is the name Sarkozy used to refer to himself during the secret phone conversations. The story of how all of this came to light is a very intriguing one. Back in 2013, French investigators had bugged Sarkozy's phone because French investigators were looking into allegations that Sarkozy received 50 million euros from Libyan dictator Muammar Gaddafi for his 2007 presidential campaign. The wiretaps pointed at how Sarkozy was in touch with the magistrate for information about another investigation. This was a case about allegations that Sarkozy received donation from L'Oréal heiress Liliane Bettencourt. While Bettencourt, the case was dropped, investigations soon began on the wiretaps. The former president was accused of corruption and influence peddling. Sarkozy denied it all. The 2-week trial ended in 2020. And earlier today, the judge found Sarkozy guilty of corruption and influence peddling. The former president was awarded 3 years imprisonment, of which 2 years were suspended. As for the remaining 1 year, Sarkozy may be able to serve it at home, meaning he is unlikely to spend even a single day in jail. This is a landmark judgment. Sarkozy is the second post-war French head of state to be convicted of corruption. Former French President Jacques Chirac was given a 2-year suspended sentence in 2011. He was found guilty of arranging bogus jobs at the Paris City Hall for his political allies. Chirac died long before the sentence was even announced. Sarkozy was the first former head of state in modern France to appear in court on criminal charges. Sarkozy is expected to appeal against his conviction. He has 10 days to do so. On to the question of what all of this means for Sarkozy. Sarkozy led the country from 2007 to 2012. He retired from politics in 2018. He is still very influential among conservatives. Sarkozy was expected to run for next year's presidential election. The sentence will put an end to those dreams. The former president also has another trial awaiting him this month. He is accused of trying to hide the actual cost of his 2012 failed re-election campaign. The case of alleged funding from Libya is also ongoing. Is this the end of Sarkozy's political dreams? Perhaps it is. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.